What if the universe isn't out there at all? What if you've never actually touched anything real? What if this whole experience, life, time, space, is happening inside your mind? The first Hermetic principle is mentalism. It says, all is mind. The universe is mental. This is the foundation, the key to every other Hermetic truth. Because if all is mind, then nothing exists outside consciousness. Your thoughts aren't just private monologues. They're blueprints, the architecture of your reality. Everything you call life is filtered, shaped, and projected by the mind. You never see the world directly. You see your version of it through belief, memory, language, trauma, and attention. Same world, different mind, different experience. Imagine your mind is a projector, and reality is the screen. Whatever film is loaded into your consciousness is what plays out in front of you. If you believe the world is hostile, you'll find hostility. If you believe you're powerless, life will echo it back. But if you realize that mind is first cause, you stop reacting. You start creating. So, how do you use this principle now? Just understand it. Begin observing your thoughts without judgment. See how you speak to yourself. Track your mental default settings. Garbage in, garbage out. Protect your mind like a sacred temple. Limit noise, cut poison. Surround yourself with clarity, not chaos. Your subconscious can't tell the difference between imagination and reality. So visualize with emotion. Speak affirmations as if they're true. Meditate, not to escape, but to reprogram. You're not escaping the world, you're redesigning it. Most people live as if life is happening to them. Hermetic initiates know life is happening through them. You are not a prisoner of your past. You are the architect of your perception. And perception is power. Start small, a single belief, a single shift in attention, and watch how the external begins to bend. Mentalism is more than a concept, it's a responsibility. Because once you accept that all is mind, you can never blame the outside again. Your thoughts are rituals. Your words are spells. Your beliefs are engines. Use them wisely. You are not in the universe. The universe is in you. And when you master your mind, you master the world. This is the first key, the first law of power. In the next section, we'll reveal how everything is connected above and below, within and without. Subscribe to Mystic Archive. You're not watching by accident. You're being initiated. As above, so below. As within, so without. As the universe, so the soul. These are not poetic metaphors. They are instructions. The second Hermetic principle, correspondence. Hidden in these 7 words is the key to unlocking the mystery of existence. From atoms to stars, from your heartbeat to the cycles of the moon, there is a pattern. The micro reflects the macro. The cosmos reflects the soul. The outer world is a mirror of the inner. And that reflection, it doesn't lie. It shows you what you need to see, not what you want to see. Look around you. Every challenge, every relationship, every repeating pattern. It's not random, it's reflective. Your world is your psyche, projected outward. That toxic relationship, a mirror of unhealed wounds. That recurring chaos, a mirror of inner conflict. When you change internally, your reality adjusts externally. The world doesn't shift first, you do. Correspondence isn't just about seeing patterns, it's about changing them. Tool 1, shadow work. Whatever triggers you, controls you. Ask, what is this showing me about myself? Don't fight the mirror, study it. Tool 2. Inner journaling. Each morning, ask, what in my life is trying to teach me? Where do I see alignment? Where do I feel resistance? Tool 3. Synchronicity mapping track. Coincidences. These are reflections of your mental, emotional state, echoed by the universe. 1. Emotional triggers equals inner teachers. Don't suppress them, decode them. 2. External conflict equals inner misalignment. Ask, where am I out of integrity? 3. Repeating patterns, inner lessons. Until you learn, the pattern returns louder and louder. These aren't punishments, they're opportunities for mastery. Ancient mystics used actual mirrors for scrying, not to see the future, but to reflect their unconscious. What if your entire life is the scrying bowl, and every person, place, or problem is trying to reveal you to you? You want peace in the world? Start with peace in your thoughts. You want harmony in your relationships? Start with compassion toward yourself. You want abundance? Foster gratitude, not desperation. Change the cause, and the effect must follow. As above, so below means that your power isn't out there, it's within. To master the outer world, you must first master your inner one. This is the law of correspondence, the mirror principle. In the next section, we'll unlock the science of energy and attraction through the law of vibration. You're watching Mystic Archive. Nothing rests. Everything moves. Everything vibrates. Even what appears still is moving. Even what seems silent is singing. This is the third Hermetic Principle, vibration. Energy is not a metaphor. It is the substrate of reality. And you are vibrating right now, from your thoughts to your heartbeat, from your emotions to your surroundings. All of it is frequency. Just like a radio, you are always tuned in to something, and what you're tuned to determines what you receive. This isn't just spirituality, it's physics, it's biology, it's Hermetic law. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. Because vibration doesn't speak words, it speaks resonance. If you're vibrating in fear, you draw in chaos, confusion, more fear. But if you tune yourself to gratitude, truth, clarity, the world must reflect that back. You are not a victim of your state. You are a conductor of it. Tool 1. Breath and body. Your nervous system sets your frequency. Deep breathing, mindful movement, sacred stillness. These raise your vibration. Tool 2. Words and voice words carry vibration. Speak with intention. Whisper truth, declare light. Sing gratitude. Tool 3. Sound and music. Ancient mystery schools use sound for healing. Use binaural beats, mantras, high-frequency tones to tune your field. Emotions are not just feelings, they're frequencies. Joy, shame, peace, anxiety. These are different wavelengths, different colors in the emotional spectrum. Want to change your reality? Don't just change your actions, change your frequency. This is the secret behind manifestation, intuition, even charisma. It's not magic, it's magnetic alignment. You can choose your frequency, not always instantly, but intentionally. When you wake up anxious, you can pause, breathe, move, redirect, and shift your signal. Over time, that signal becomes your baseline. Mastery isn't about always being high vibe. It's about knowing how to retune. Everything you want already exists somewhere on the vibrational scale. The version of you that has peace, power, purpose, they're vibrating at a different rate. Align your state, and you become the version of you who already has what you seek. Nothing is still. Not the world. Not you. You are frequency. You are signal. You are a vibrating signature of the all. And when you learn to tune your being, life becomes a song. This is the principle of vibration. And in the next section, we'll explore the paradox of pain and power through the law of polarity. This isn't theory. This is a transmission. Light and dark, good and evil, love and hate, life and death. They appear as opposites, in conflict, separate. But what if they're just the same thing at different frequencies? This is the fourth Hermetic principle, polarity. Everything is dual. Everything has poles. All opposites are the same, differing only in degree. Hot and cold, same thing. Just energy at different levels. Fear and courage, same vibration. Just pointed in opposite directions. Pain and power come from the same root. Every emotion, experience, even truth is part of a spectrum, not a binary. Most people live in mental extremes. I am good, or I am broken. I'm winning, or I'm failing. They love me, or they hate me. But reality doesn't work that way. It moves on gradients, sliding scales, energy in motion. Once you understand polarity, you stop choosing sides and start moving along the spectrum. Here's the secret. Anything can be transmuted by changing its degree. Hate can become understanding. Anxiety can become alertness. Weakness can become strength. You don't destroy darkness. You shift the dial toward light. This is mental alchemy. Tool 1. Conscious language. Speak in spectra, not absolutes. Say, I'm growing through this, instead of, I'm failing. Tool 2. State mapping. Identify your poles. What's on the other side of your fear? What's the positive polarity of your current pain? Tool 3. Emotional transmutation. Use movement, music, breath, or words to flip the internal dial. Rage into fire, sadness into surrender, chaos into clarity. The Hermetic master doesn't resist polarity. They ride it. They don't get caught between hot and cold. They find their balance point, their center. In every shadow lies your hidden gift. In every fear lies your freedom. There is no light without shadow. There is no joy without sorrow. There is no peace without contrast. And there is no you without your polarity. But when you learn to transmute, you become the alchemist. You don't run from the dark. You integrate it. Opposites are illusions. Truth lives in the movement between them. You are not one or the other. You are both. You are the spectrum. You are the bridge. This is the law of polarity, the alchemist's secret. In the next chapter, we explore the tides of time and destiny, rhythm and the mechanics of cause and effect. This is not information. This is transformation. There is a pulse to the universe, a beat, a tide, a flow. Everything moves in, cycles the moon, your breath, your emotions, your evolution, and nothing happens by chance. Everything is triggered. Everything is caused. These are the fifth and sixth Hermetic principles, rhythm and cause and effect. Everything flows out and in. Everything has its tides. Life breathes, it expands, contracts. Light, then dark. High, then low. Success rises, then falls. Emotions swell, then still. Even spiritual growth follows a sacred pendulum. The wise don't fight the swing, they learn to ride it. Ever wonder why you feel inspired one day and numb the next? It's rhythm, not failure, not regression. Emotions move in waves. If you cling to the high, the fall will crush you. But if you accept the rhythm, you ride with grace. Tool 1, Cycle Tracking. Track your energy, moods, creativity. You'll find patterns. Honor them. Tool 2, Anchor Practices. Use breath, meditation, sacred rituals to stay centered during highs and lows. Tool 3, Rhythmic Alignment. Plan your action in harmony with your natural tides. Don't build when your body says rest. Don't retreat when your spirit says rise. Every cause has its effect. Every effect has its cause. Nothing just happens. There is no luck, no chaos. Behind every result is a chain of unseen choices. Behind every fate is a sequence of frequencies, intentions, actions. The universe is not reacting to you, it is responding to you. You are either a chess piece or a chess master. The average person lives in reaction, reacting to news, moods, distractions, people. But the Hermetic initiate, they live as cause. They choose their thoughts. They act from vision, not emotion. They become the origin point. Tool 1, Intentional living begin with the end. Reverse engineer your outcomes. Tool 2, Pause before action. Ask, what is the consequence of this choice? Train the gap between stimulus and response. Tool 3, Compounding Power. Tiny, aligned actions cause exponential shifts. A seed today, a forest tomorrow. When you combine rhythm with causality, you stop fearing life's changes. You direct them. You know when to act, when to wait. You know what to sow and when to harvest. You no longer chase, you orchestrate. Rhythm teaches patience. Cause teaches power. Together, they unlock sovereignty. You are not a leaf in the wind. You are the wind itself. This is the dance of time, the mechanics of mastery. And in our final chapter, we unite the polarities through the principle of gender and the ritual of integration. Wisdom is power. Alignment is everything. Gender is in everything. Everything has its masculine and feminine principles. The final Hermetic principle is often the most misunderstood. It is not about biology. It is about balance. It is about the two primordial forces that shape all of creation. This is the 7th Hermetic principle, gender. And it tells us, gender is in everything. It manifests on all planes. The feminine is intuition, flow, receptivity, creation. The masculine is direction, logic, will, structure. One dreams the vision, the other brings it to life. In the cosmos, in nature, in you, these two energies dance. When they are imbalanced, life becomes chaotic. When they are integrated, life becomes divine. On the mental plane, the masculine is focused thought. The feminine is imagination. On the emotional plane, the feminine feels. The masculine contains and channels. On the spiritual plane, the feminine opens to divine mystery. The masculine grounds it in form. Every act of creation is a union of the two. Too much masculine, rigid control, burnout, domination. Too much feminine, chaos, indecision, emotional overwhelm. The world is out of balance because we are. We worship productivity and dismiss intuition. We overvalue logic and abandon feeling. But mastery lives in integration. Tool 1. Polarity practice. Ask daily, am I pushing or flowing, thinking or sensing, speaking or listening? Tool 2. Sacred breathing. Inhale slowly and deeply. Receive, feminine. Exhale fully with intention. Act, masculine. Balance, both. Return to rhythm. Tool 3. The inner marriage ritual. Visualize your inner feminine and masculine. Name them, invite them to meet. Witness their union. Reclaim your wholeness. You have now walked through the 7 Hermetic Principles. But knowledge is not enough. It must become embodiment. So here is your ritual. Sit in silence. Reflect on each principle. Ask, where am I still asleep? Where am I out of alignment? Where am I afraid to apply what I know? Then speak these words. I am the all, becoming aware of itself. I am the mind that shapes matter. I am the mirror and the flame. I am the master of motion. I am the bridge between opposites. I am the rider of the rhythm. I am the cause behind every effect. I am the union of the divine, masculine, and feminine. I am whole. I am here. I am ready. These principles are not laws to obey. They are powers to activate. They are the tools of the initiate, the secrets of the alchemist, the path of the master. Use them. Live them. Become them. You are not watching by chance. You are part of a lineage older than history. And this was your calling to remember. Subscribe to Mystic Archive. Return to the ancient rhythm and become who you were always meant to be.